Gaslit trailer reveals a Watergate scandal series starring Julia Roberts. Fans looking forward to the upcoming limited series Gaslit can get a good look at what's in store, as Starz has released a new trailer for the series about a shockingly true story from the Watergate scandal. The trailer begins with Attorney General John N. Mitchell, Sean Penn, receiving a phone call that a security guard discovered the men who were breaking into Watergate. The person on the phone then expresses concern to Mitchell about his wife, Martha Mitchell, Julia Roberts, and her knowledge of the scandal. The trailer then shows Martha Mitchell being exactly the kind of problem they expect her to be. It then shows the different reactions the public has to Martha, with some praising her for telling the truth and others dismissing her as unreliable. John tells Martha not to give any more interviews to the press, but Martha refuses. The trailer then shifts to focusing on how Martha could be a liability, and how someone has decided to do something about it. The trailer ramps up the mind games as Martha is told she's paranoid, and that none of what she believes about Watergate actually happened. Joining Roberts and Penn in the series will be Dan Stevens as John Dean, Betty Gilpin as Mo Dean, Shay Wyham as G. Gordon Liddy, and Darby Camp as Marty Mitchell. Roberts will also serve as an executive producer through Red OM Films. The series was created by Robbie Pickering, who will also be the series showrunner and an executive producer. I'm so happy to have the opportunity to share the heartbreaking, fascinating story of Martha Mitchell with the world, Pickering previously said about the series. Martha was the first and loudest voice to speak out against the bumbling criminality of a crooked presidential administration, and she was one of the most complicated public martyrs of the era. Matt Ross will direct the series. His previous directing work includes Captain Fantastic and 28 Hotel Rooms. He will also be an executive producer for the series. Gaslit is based on the first season of the podcast Slow Burn, created by Leon Neyfakh. Neyfakh was a consultant on the series. Sam Esmail and Chad Hamilton will be executive producers through their banner Esmail Corporation. Anonymous Content and Slate's Gabriel Roth and Josh Levin will also be executive producers for the series. Lisa Gillen and Marissa Yorskill will be co-executive producers. The series will be produced by UCP, a division of Universal Studio Group. Gaslit is scheduled to premiere on April 24th on Starz. I Love That For You trailer reveals release date for Vanessa Bayer's comedy series. Since her turn on Saturday Night Live, Vanessa Bayer has appeared in guest and supporting roles on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Shrill, What We Do in the Shadows and Trainwreck, among others. The actress is now set to lead her own vehicle on Showtime with I Love That For You. The network has now released the official trailer for the half-hour comedy series alongside an official release date announcement. The upcoming comedy series has Bayer in the lead role as Joanna Gold, who has long held dreams of becoming a host on SVN, a home shopping channel. Inspired by Bayer's own story of overcoming childhood leukemia, the show will see Joanna Gold move away from her parents, start a new romance, and form meaningful friendships in her efforts to shed her lifelong label as that cancer girl. However, to avoid getting fired after a mishap at work, Joanna lies that her cancer is back. I Love That For You will take viewers on a fun ride as this one lie spirals into avalanche of lies Joanna finds herself trapped under, all while struggling to survive in a highly competitive workplace where people play dirty to succeed. The new release trailer introduces viewers to Bayer's quirky, and maybe even naive, Joanna Gold. She quickly forms a friendship with her idol, Jackie, played by Molly Shannon, who recently appeared in The White Lotus. The near 3-minute clip does not skimp on offbeat, awkward, and comedic moments, the most notable of which is the moment of panic and desperation, where the lead character loudly announces that her cancer has returned. Should the TV show deliver on the promises made by the trailer, fans are in for layered performances that balances comedy alongside character depth and several heartfelt moments. I Love That For You will have Bayer in the lead role alongside Shannon, and Jennifer Lewis, who recently wrapped her role on the hit sitcom Blackish. Besides Byer, Shannon and Lewis, the cast also includes Paul James, Matt Rogers, Matt Malloy, Bess Armstrong, Poonam Patel, and Aidan Myers, among others. Byer and Jeremy Byler lead the show behind the screen as co-creators and executive producers. Jesse Klein will also serve as showrunner and executive producer along with Michael Showalter. Megan Ellison and Sue Nagel of Annapurna, Jordana Mollick of Semi-Formal, and Alice Ozarski are also on board as executive producers. The series is set to premiere on Friday, April 29th, on streaming and on demand for Showtime subscribers before making its on-air debut on Sunday, May 1st. The rest of the season will follow the same schedule, with a new episode dropping every Friday on streaming and on-demand platforms before appearing on air Sunday nights. Madam Webb Sydney Sweeney joins Dakota Johnson in Sony's Spider-Verse movie. Sony has been on a hot streak with their Spider-Verse films, including Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, the Venom films, and the upcoming Morbius. However, one of the more intriguing future Spider-centric projects has been their Madam Webb movie, starring Dakota Johnson in the title role. Now, Deadline reports that Euphoria's Sydney Sweeney has joined the film's cast in an unknown role. The film is being directed by S.J. Clarkson and written by Matt Sazama and Burke Sharpless, from a previous draft by Kerem Sanger. Not much is known about the project yet. However, in the comics, Madam Webb is an elderly woman suffering from debilitating physical illnesses, whose powers come from her connection to a massive life support system resembling a spider web. As Johnson is neither elderly nor ill, it is assumed that Sony's depiction of the character will move in a much different direction. Madam Webb is probably best known as a character from the 1994 Spider-Man animated series and the 2010 critically acclaimed game Spider-Man: Shattered Dimensions, where she played a major supporting role in both continuities. Her character usually acts as Spider-Man's woman in the chair, and she has been a part of some major multiverse stories. This is key, since No Way Home just opened up the Spider-Verse floodgates with the return of both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's versions of the Webhead. On top of that, due to Madam Webb possessing psychic sensory powers, Deadline's insiders say that Sony views the character as their version of Doctor Strange. This all makes the addition of Sweeney all the more exciting. The actress has been one of the breakout stars of HBO's hit shows Euphoria and The White Lotus. Also, her film career is starting to heat up, with starring roles in Amazon's The Voyeurs and Blumhouse Nocturne, the latter of which is one of the most underrated horror movies of the last handful of years. Sweeney has shown us through all her roles that she has great range. Her characters in Euphoria and Nocturne especially showcase the actress's ability to play a satisfying villain. Because of this, it will be interesting to see what kind of role Sweeney will play and how this film will ultimately come together given the grey area of the actual plot. Madam Webb is still in very early development, but we are sure to learn more once additional casting is revealed and the film gets closer to filming. The Amazing Spider-Man's Marc Webb to direct supernatural thriller Day Drinker. The Amazing Spider-Man director Marc Webb has signed on to direct the upcoming supernatural thriller Day Drinker from writer Zach Dean. The thriller is said to be based on an original story by Dean and will be about the bond between an enigmatic stranger and a bartender mourning the loss of her lover. Day Drinker will explore themes of love, friendship, and revenge set in front of the backdrop of beautiful coastal France, Portugal, and Spain. Webb got his start by directing music videos. He directed for bands like Green Day, Maroon 5, and Weezer before getting his shot at making movies. In 2009, he made his feature film directorial debut with the instant rom-com classic 500 Days of Summer. The next two films Webb would go on to direct would be The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, starring Andrew Garfield as the titular hero. His other feature film works include Gifted and The Only Living Boy in New York. Currently, Webb is in production of Disney's upcoming live-action adaptation of 1938 animated classic Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, starring West Side Story's Rachel Zegler as the title princess. Webb has also had a successful career in the world of television. He has served as an executive producer on and directed a few episodes of shows like Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, The Society, Why Women Kill, and Just Beyond. Webb is also producing and directing the upcoming Hulu series Career Opportunities in Murder and Mayhem, which will star Mandy Patinkin, Violet Bean, and Rahul Kohli. The film's writer, Dean, is most known for recently writing the Chris Pratt sci-fi action movie The Tomorrow War. He also wrote the 2017 Ethan Hawke action movie 24 Hours to Live and the Eric Bana and Olivia Wilde crime thriller Deadfall. Dean is also set to serve on the film as a producer alongside Adam Kolbrenner for Lit Entertainment Group. Other films Kolbrenner has served as a producer on include Free Guy and Prisoners. Additionally, the production company 30 West will be financing the film. 30 West is the company behind other films like Late Night, I, Tonya, and the upcoming Apple TV Plus crime drama from Martin Scorsese, Killers of the Flower Moon, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro. Currently, there is no announced release date, filming start date, or cast for this project. Okay, stay tuned to our channel. I'll be providing you with up-to-date reliable movie news. Enjoy.